the last few months there has been a lot of talk about the PlayStation Neo or the PlayStation 4K, depending on your preference of naming. However, Sony has now finally officially confirmed that the PlayStation 4K or Neo or whatever is a thing that exists. Now, this was confirmed by Andrew House, the president of Sony, and he was speaking to the Financial Times that an upgraded version of the PS4 is currently in the works. Now, before we get all excited about an appearance at E3, he did say that it will not be at this year's E3 and referred to it as a high-end PS4, and also revealed that it will be more expensive than the current $350 model. Now, he said, quote, "It is intended to sit alongside and complement the standard PS4. We are selling both versions through the life cycle." Now, this upgraded console will support ultra high definition 4K resolutions, probably for like Blu-ray and streaming and such. There's probably not likely to be happening for gaming, to be honest. And Sony is targeting hardcore gamers and consumers with 4K TVs, according to Andrew. And he went on to say, quote, "We want to ensure we have a full range of the best experiences on the new system that we can showcase in their entirety." That's basically why it won't be at E3, so they want to have, hey, here's some games, and hey, here's a load of features, and that sort of thing. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of concern over the last couple of months from developers about how making, multiple versions of the game they're working on for the standard PS4 and the PS4K is going to be a lot of work, especially if there's quite a big difference in terms of power between the two. But according to Andrew, the extra work needed will be, quote, "small but manageable." And all games will support the standard PS4, and they also anticipate a very large majority of games will also support the high-end PS4. And he went on to say, quote, "The consumer is attuned to a different cadence of innovation in technology, thanks in great part for the upgrades cadence on mobile phones or PC." And then he went on to say that the PlayStation 4K is a thing that exists because they saw an opportunity to offer, quote, "some additional benefits to consumers as well as developers." And he also clarified that the PlayStation 4K will not be sold as a loss, which is the same approach that they had with the PlayStation 4. It's a bit of a shame that we won't be seeing it at E3, but it does kind of make sense if they're still kind of working on a few things and want to get a big lineup of games and want to sort of work on, like, how we're going to present this to people, the pricing, that sort of thing. So we might see it at Gamescom, or we might not see it till next year. We just don't know. All we know is that it's not going to be at E3. That doesn't mean we won't see it this year. Personally, I think it's probably likely we'll see it at Gamescom, or we might not. We might not see it till early next year. We just don't know. Now, this does make me think that this console is not releasing this year, because if it was releasing this year, they probably would be revealing it at E3. But of course, that is pure speculation from me. I have no inside information to back that up. It's just a feeling, because that's pretty much what they did before with the PlayStation 4. They revealed it at E3 and it was out that Christmas. Not revealing it till Gamescom and then releasing it that Christmas, it's not as good, so I don't think we'll be seeing it released this year. But of course, again, I could be wrong. But now we know PlayStation 4K is real, so hopefully soon we'll know what the specifications of the machine actually are, because we've heard all sorts of reports about this thing, and maybe now we'll get confirmation from Microsoft about whether or not the Xbox One Next or Scorpio, whatever you want to call it, is also a thing. We'll have to see, but sadly E3 just got a little bit less interesting now that we now that we know that this won't be there, words, but still, glad to know that PlayStation 4K is real. Thank you very much for watching, I'll see you next time.